So this is the first time my Year 9 class have done homework on YouTube. It's homework week 8, so there's going to be a homework that goes with each week of the school year. This is the 8th week. The most important thing about this homework is, as it's the first time we've done this as a class for Year 9, is that you write each question down. When you see it, pause the video, answer the question in your book, and then press play again, write the question down, and so on, and keep going. If you don't write them down in your book, you'll find that you will not be able to fix them with your purple pen when we do that activity at the end of the week. So please do make sure you copy enough information down as well as you're working out on your answer. So let's get on with it. Question 1. And you notice straight away it tells you to copy this table down here. Here it is. Copy this into your book and fill in the gaps, the missing ones here. So if I was to start, just to give you a hint to get going, the fraction that goes at the start is a quarter. Which decimal goes with that? You should know that that's 0.25. Supposed to do a different one. 1% down at the bottom. The fraction that goes with that is 1%, like that. 1 out of 100. So actually, you need to do the rest, fill it all in. If we go on to question 2, remember to copy down any information you need. So I will be copying this down, round each of these to one significant figure, and if you've forgotten what that means, you need to type into Google one significant figure rounding, and you need to watch a video, help yourself, so you can answer these questions. And you would need to copy down the number, put in an equal sign, and then put your answer there. So you need to copy down each of the questions. On to question 3. Now these are some decimal calculations. Now the way we do this in OSIT, and actually you were taught this when you were in my Year 7 class, a lot of you, you turn them into fractions. So I would say that's 6/10, that first one, that's 0.6. And the second one here, this number, is 2/10. We talked about this in class the other day. That's me showing my working out, and then you write your answer. You can turn it back into a decimal at the end if you know how. You must copy down this question. Do the same for all the rest. On to question 4. This problem solving logo here is going to come up a lot in class and homeworks. You need to write down all this information here, and then you need to answer the question. When you're answering the question, you need to mention cake, party poppers, drinks and crisps, and then you can say the total that will be left for the bouncy castle out of the original £300 there. So make sure you answer the question fully. Question 5. Now we've been doing this in class for the last couple of weeks now. You should be getting good at this. It says equals 0 here. We've got to solve. So the first job, put it into brackets, and I'm not going to do it all for you, but put it into brackets. Remember, you need to pick some numbers. This is a big hint here. Pick some numbers that go here and here. And then when you've got those numbers, you need to actually find your two solutions. You should say x equals something or x equals something else. You get 2 answers for each question. On to question 6. Some simple calculations. No calculator allowed. Show you working out. On the first one, after copying down the question 3 cubed, I would say, well, 3 cubed means 3 times 3 times 3, which equals, and put my answer in there. On to question 7. Let's have a look at 7. Find the HCF and LCM of 60 and 90. And if you remember how this works, once you've drawn your prime factor trees, those numbers, you need that special Venn diagram. Put the numbers for 60 on this side, put the primes for 90 on that side. And one big hint I will give you is the HCF is going to be the stuff in the middle, and hopefully you can remember how to find the LCM. It's in your maths book if you get stuck. Now question 8 has got a lot of information, and it's going to look really busy when you first see this. It's up to you to copy down any relevant information you need to answer this problem solving question. So if we have a look at it, now I'm well aware that's a lot of information. Let's start at the top. Look at all the information and calculate a cost for a family trip to the zoo. I need a total cost. Now before I can work out a total cost, I need to work out who's going. Now it does say that everyone's going to the zoo, they all go, says that there. But who is everyone? Well, we could start here. The dad's gym. It says something about Roger buying some sweets here, so Roger's one of the kids, and so on. It's up to you to look through this information and decide exactly how much this trip to the zoo costs. There is some irrelevant information on here. For example, the zoo is in London. That is not relevant. There might be some other things on there as well that is not relevant. You need to work out the cost, including the fact that they have lunch, drinks, Roger buys some sweets, Sally, whoever Sally is, she buys a t-shirt, and so on. Once you've got all the information you need, you need to add up the total cost and then write it down. As usual, the deadline is Friday. Please come and see me if you are struggling and I will help you.